We're here. Yeah, happy Groundhog Day. My favorite, absolutely my favorite holiday. And you know why? Because the worst possible case, absolute worst possible case is only 6 more weeks of winter. And that's not so bad. But today is 65 degrees in Tennessee. Pretty good. So, Kim.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm Kim of Kim Fixes Things. You can find my channel elsewhere on YouTube. And I like to post videos of fixing things, mostly cars and trucks, but sometimes houses or whatnot. There's a bunch of people here already. We are early tonight because Buff Del Campo has been working from home, but working. And so he has to be up earlies, and we can't do the all-night streams.
Can't be streaming till 3 in the morning when I gotta be up at 5, yeah.
It seems like it hopefully will just be a short-term assignment, and the extra money will help with some projects, so he'll take it. We'll take it. Anyways, so I can't keep him out here all night, but we've got lots of time, and we want to get a little bit of our projects done. So we have made some changes to the audio and video, so I apologize ahead of time. We may have encounter some.
I want to ask, is there a delay? I know the video isn't quite as good tonight. I'll show you why. Because we put the good camera in there. So when we're in there, you can see better what's going on. And the fuzzier camera is out here. It's like, but you know what I look like. And then the other thing is the sound coordinated with the video, or is it off again? Because we also have a mic in the car, and we change around. I'll be able to switch to that mic too, and hopefully the audio and the video isn't.
There's a slight delay.
Delayed.
There's nothing we can do about it.
We're trying to work with it, but we're still having trouble.
I spent several hours getting things prepared for tonight's stream, moving the car around, moving a lot of lights around. I apologize for the massive glare up there. I might work on that a little bit. Yeah, it's off again. There's no way I could fix it tonight. So I apologize.
Well, you
guys are going to get some kung fu fighting.
Let's try this. Okay, can you hear us? That's the mic that's inside the car. How is that? Oh, you got to turn it up. Okay, that's the mic inside the car. Is that off? Or is that also screwed up?
Yeah. The blurrier, the better. So tonight we're using our GoPro camera as a webcam.
Stop for a second. Okay, we're back to that mic, even though it's off a little bit. Okay, we need to say hi to everybody before we get too far, because they're already... What'd you do? Why'd you turn it on?
That's the one in the car.
I turned it off, and you turned it back on.
Okay, well, you can turn it back on when it's time.
Right. Okay. So, Kim, can you...
Oh, there was a bunch of people in here
We're way
early,
behind already, huh?
which is awesome. Thanks for stopping in early, guys. Let's see. The first three were Buddy, Slant Daily Garage, Professor P, welcome to the stream, and Bruce Culchin. And Johnny C was here, and
Rick Shea.
Oh, Rick Shea.
That's my friend in Henderson, Nevada.
Wow, okay. And
I've known him since I was in 7th grade.
Patrick Sullivan and Tim. We're all here super early. Thanks for stopping in early, guys. Lester LeSabre was first. He gets 3 points for being the first 8 o'clock tagged. Buddy Carfano was first and also at 8 o'clock. So we're going to give him 3 points. We're going to give Mike N 2 points. Professor P, you're getting 2 points. And we're also going to give Crash's Roadrunner Garage 2 points. I'm going to give Lester LeSabre and Patrick Sullivan a point. And let's see who else came in. Ray, I'm not giving you any more points. Mexican Spec.
Mexican Spec, you're here. Hey.
Welcome to the stream. You guys are competing with Dead Dodge Cars. We absolutely are.
We came in the middle of, you know what happened? She already said this, but yet people are still coming in, is that I have to work in the morning. And so we just decided to go early, and that's just, hey, that's the way it is.
Yeah, he has to work, so we're starting early. It's not really a competition. You can watch us later. You can watch them later. You can interact with us for a little while.
Have
and then
two computers going.
jump over there. Yeah, you can watch us on your phone and him on your laptop. You know, there's just lots of choices. And that's just okay. It's okay. You know? But thanks everyone who can be here for however long you can be here. We do have work to do, so it's not all recreation. We're not in the studio. On Tuesdays, we start at 7 and we're in the studio. We got the green screen and our full focus is on the stream. When we're in the shop, we got some stuff to get done. But we're still here. We usually have somebody manning. Oh, we have it set up here with a special camera. So one camera is on whoever's watching the chat, and one will be over there where the work over there where the work is getting done.
Unless the Saber says the car mic is in sync.
Oh, all right. Well, if somebody's in the car, they'll be.
Well, you know what happened? We moved that camera into there. That camera has a mic on it, and that's the one that's in sync that we usually have here. So we knew this was going to be a little bit of a problem, but we needed the two mics.
Whoop.
That's the wrong one. There.
Okay. So everybody has a lot of things to say. Tommy Hamlin's here. Hello from Dublin. JG Mopar is here. Kim and Buff, hello. Terry Mott is here. Says hello. Or, well, says hi. I don't want to put wrong words in your mouth. 38 Racing. Ray just says, I just weight the points anyways. That's right. On sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Right? That's what the points are for. Use them or lose them. Congratulations on making another successful delivery, Mexican Spec, or at least it sounds like your road trip. Oh, yeah, I'm curious to hear about your road trip. If you can tell us about it. If you don't go to bed, then you don't have to get up early already. Well, you know what though? The problem is no. There's not enough caffeine to keep me going like that anymore.
Here's the deal. What I'm doing is I'm reviewing and editing a service manual, which is kind of dry reading. And it's like 1,200 pages. And if I sit there and read that after being up all night, I'll be sleeping while I'm supposed to be reading.
Yeah. There's some things you can
I don't know. I'll just do it. And when the job's finished, it's finished. I go back to whatever we're doing here.
One of us will probably be sitting here at the desk, trying to drill for staples.
Drilling for staples.
For the door card. We got new window sweeps, and we got to install them in the door cards. So one person can be working on that. And the other person.
You got them installed on the other side already?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because I have to drill a million little holes. And we may have a problem where we both need to drill at the same time.
Oh, the one inside the car needs to be drilled too? I thought it was clips.
No, the one inside the car.
I mean, one inside the door for the outside of the window.
Yeah, we don't.
That just clips in place.
One of them's clipped in, and then I didn't clip the other one in yet. Not because I can't, but because I might still have to pull that window back out to put that little square near. I might have to take it apart one more time before we reassemble it. So the doors are still apart because we have parts on the way.
Man, I'm like going, my mind's all over the place here. Mexican Spec, I'm all excited about this because I was delivering a car, and yes, the buyer loves it. He probably drove it back to New Mexico.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really great.
Which one was it? Yeah, that's good. You're moving some cars.
I hope he makes content so that, he can kind of give you a little shout out. If not everybody does that, though. A lot of people don't really want
38
to
Racing
share their
says
business.
he wants to see how we set the staples.
Okay.
Oh, man. It's metal, so you have to drill the holes, put the staples in, and probably bend them over somehow. I don't know.
Johnny C. asks, would epoxy work? Yeah, I thought of epoxy. The problem is they're sticking onto the vinyl of the door card, and the vinyl is stuck to the metal frame that slips over the sill of the door. So the epoxy will surely stick it real good to the vinyl, but it might just peel the vinyl. It might not stick enough. I'm just going to use the staples because we know the first set of staples last for 47 years. So we're going to use staples again. Oh, it was the 81 Volare. And you're taking a carryall north on the 10th. Wow, things are going great for you, Mexican Spec. I'm so glad to hear it. Yeah, and I know Buff Del Campo is not really looking forward to crawling around in the car and trying to take the dashboard apart, but I'm going to make him do it a little. I'll help a lot. I promise I'll help a lot, but I'm going to make you do some of it because I didn't sign up for this. Oh, Ray found 38 Racing found a drag and drive local in August. Might give it a try. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a perfect car for that.
I know we have a twice a year cars and coffee or swap meet kind of thing here in Clarksville. That's just up the road. The one that we went to that was right behind
oh, yeah, it's like a little local car show.
Charlie's.
Yeah.
And there was I mean, it was a decent size for a small town.
There were a lot of good cars there, yeah.
I think if we wanted something big, we could head towards Nashville every weekend in the summer. But here in Clarksville, it's just now and then. Oh, and it's an 1/8 mile. The thing about an 1/8 mile is to really excel in an 1/8 mile, a street car, like a highway drivable car, is really hard to set up to excel in an 1/8 mile. Because you want super low gears for 1/8 mile.
He races his 59 Chevy 1/8 mile now.
Yeah, but it's going to be sluggish unless it's a car that you tow. Sluggish? I don't know what his times were like. I don't know. I'm going to start on the door card.
You're going to start on the door card? Okay, we got these. I'll like hand staples to you. You got to get. Did you find a small drill bit yet, or is that?
There's a couple in that index.
Okay, there you don't have them out yet. Okay. Yeah, my finger got caught in there.
The classes start at 1 second quicker than what I am. Yeah. See, a car like that, to get it moving, you really have to have like a super low gear, and then you gotta trailer it. You gotta have like a dropout rear end that you can change out at the track.
So what's your plan? To drill through the item into the, or mark through the item into the?
It says to just drill through the pre-punched holes.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, and maybe I'll hold it in place and you drill one, and then we'll get one staple.
No, you're gonna work in the car.
Well, how are you gonna do that with how many hands do you have?
As many as it takes. Just you wait. Just you. What, you think I can't?
I was gonna.
Do you think I can't?
I think you can.
Are you challenging me?
I think you can't. I was gonna help you with it. You're like sending me away.
I'm putting you to work. Get some Phillips screwdrivers and get your stuff ready.
Oh. Oh, Kim, my left hand is not strong anymore.
Look at that.
I can't do this.
I got 4 hands.
I used to be able to do this, and I can't get this loose.
Oh, that's because you know why.
Because you did it. You tightened the crap out of it. That's why.
I do. I got the Kung Fu grip.
Now, I don't have anywhere near the strength in my hands that I used to. My left hand's really bad. Well, Kim, this drill is not going to work.
Why not?
Because the hole, when the chuck is all the way down, the hole is bigger than the drill bit. So we need a different drill.
Oh, man.
This is a big old gargantuan thing. You know that 12-volt drill that's over there? Maybe it would work.
I could maybe use a drill in the drill.
Let me go over there and get the drill that we need.
We have a different drill?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What you're saying is you don't trust me to do this.
It's just the wrong drill.
Oh. Wrap the bit with tape. Why do I have to... Oh! 38 Racing says if we wrap the bit with tape, it'll be big enough for the chuck.
Okay, so where's these? I've got the right one, but I don't have the right battery.
Yeah, that's...
With wrong batteries.
Well, no, that batteries, they all died, remember?
All of them died? All of them died.
All of them died. That's
Well, it's time to buy a couple of batteries.
Or throw the fucking thing away.
No.
Never throw anything away.
Throw a good throw away just batteries. Sounds like a new way of doing things. The Tesla way.
That's right. Shoot, you're saving drills. People are throwing cars away. I'm going to watch Squid Game and rest. Oh, you deserve a rest, Mexican Spec. Thanks for stopping in, but we totally understand. I think we can get everybody to sort of agree to be on good behavior.
What, he's quitting?
If you guys get out of line, I'm telling Mexican Spec on you, and you know Mexican Spec's in just about every stream, so if you get on his bad side, you're in a lot of trouble.
Okay, we'll try.
That could follow.
Try Ray's way. It'll probably work.
Ray knows.
Ooh.
38 Racing says, Kim, different gears might happen just to see what gives. What gears has it got now? Like 308s or something? Lester LeSabre says, I always break the small drill bits first. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. We got a couple of dead spots in the drill index. So I got to order. I used to order enough drills so that didn't happen, but I've let it happen again.
Mexican Spec says he likes to see the Zephyr in the shop. Yeah, and we're going to have some videos about it coming out. Like this door card we're going to do just to see what the heck is up. Oh, I was right.
You know what Mexican Spec? It's not long before. Yeah, but he's got that big box Chevy and right. Automatic. So the it is an automatic, right? So Mexican Spec, pretty soon here the dash is going to come apart. Although if I had to take it apart twice for the instrument cluster, that's not a big deal.
I'll bet you that with a big block, I'll bet you it has like a super low stall converter. So it probably can't get out. Like, is it sluggish off the line, Ray? Do you need a different converter for it to really pull? Man, a torque converter will really wake up a car. You could keep the highway gears with the torque converter, but around town you would lose all kinds of... I guess you don't have that much gas mileage anyways. But, yeah, a higher stall torque converter, it'll sound like you're trying to hot rod even when you're just going from street light to street light.
See if this works. That's enough.
Open differential. So you have to sort of go easy so that you keep the wheels on the ground.
Just burn one of them. It puts on a good show.
It does, and it'll go straight because one's like a guide track. Yeah, but I guess depending on what rear end, I know with the smaller rear ends, like the cars that we have, if you start spinning one tire, you'll just grenade the spider gears because they're really not made for that amount of. I might do it.
You know what, Ray? It works. Oh, see, I was going to hold that for you, and you got these tricky clamps.
Well, it'll still be good to have the clamps, because then I can hold the whole thing.
Okay, so where is the first drilling?
You see the holes?
I see the holes.
Do we need better light? They can't see.
They can't see, but they can see I'm drilling. They can see the back of the drill.
That's all right. Give us a try before you...
Oh, that drills pretty nicely.
Yeah.
But it leaves shreds in the fuzzy stuff.
Oh, quit.
Go slow. You don't break shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can clean that little mess up.
We need a little, what, brush? Oh, you know what? I got a little nylon brush.
Okay, well, let's put. I got most of it out of the way with my finger. Okay, so you put the staple in. Is this thing right side up and everything?
Yeah.
Put it on upside down.
Oh, there it goes. It's in.
Okay, so now what do we do? Hold that in with something while we bend it with something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What are the things?
You know,
What are these things we're going to use?
what are the things?
What are the things we're going to use?
What are the things? You
I
know what?
explained the job,
I need to
but
get,
I have no clue
I need to
what
get a
two of
different
these-
table because I don't want to use that as a workspace because it'll shake the
Okay,
camera
so
and everything.
hand me this. Hand me this, and you can get it out of your lap.
Okay.
There, and now you can go figure out what you want to do. So let's see. Does anybody know what a dashboard really is? A dashboard? When we were little kids, I thought it was, we had a 56 Ford that was the first year for the padded dash, but everybody else didn't have padded dashes. All my friends had metal dashes, but I thought it was the thing you dash into when your father steps on the brakes real hard. KJ's originally a piece of wood. Kim.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh,
you're.
the dash was originally a piece of.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like talking to you. Say something. Just wanted her to be part of the talkie here, so it's not a silent film.
I am going to. I'm going to try bending them sideways with this,
Okay.
or clamping them down with this.
Okay, so we're gonna put it back up here,
Mm-hmm.
or put it up here, not back up here, but up here.
Maybe we will stick it one side at least on the table. Let me see if I can see it from here. Oh, they can see now.
Yeah, you can see now.
Yep.
Watch her start bending these things and then cussing.
You think I'll
Do we,
cuss?
do we have a marking pen here?
A marking pen?
I'm gonna go get a marking.
I'm sure we do. They're on the other.
Or no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna use a marking pen. I'm
No?
gonna do something else.
Now, is the throat of this? This might be.
Get these scissors. I need to go right where you are.
What you doing? Well, it's definitely clamped. I
Is
don't know.
it tight enough?
I don't know.
You want to take off the squeezers and see if it is?
I mean, it's on there. I don't know how tight it needs to be. The thing of it is, without having a staple gun that has a.
Yeah, back to it.
Yeah, I don't know how I would put any pressure back there to.
Maybe a pair of channel locks that has a wide opening, more wide open. I don't know.
I'll see if I can find
Or
it.
maybe a block there on one side. You remember that piece of metal block you had when we could squeeze the block?
Squeeze the block. Yeah, that could.
You know what I'm talking about? You
I
had
think I
you
do.
had that piece of block that was probably an 1/8 inch thick or something.
Yeah.
Okay, you can slide this. You can slide
Like this.
this piece of sheet metal beneath and tap the staple display. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. If you were to put that on this side, maybe it would pour on that side. I was thinking on the side, so you're not squeezing the
The felt.
yeah.
Well, see, I can I can reach over top of the felt.
Okay.
And
Oh, that moved, didn't it? Oh, that moved a lot.
did it?
Oh, I watched it move.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's
I
cool.
watched it. I watched it go move. It was really good.
And it's a little bit, but it'll relax.
Okay, so we need to turn this thing again and drill holes for the next one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one staple down, and I think we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't think this is too bad. If we're careful, I think we can do this.
The next one is this one?
Yeah. I'm gonna aim these guys down.
You're going to aim it down.
I can aim it back up if we get a super chat.
So, oh God, my neck did not like that.
Didn't like what?
I don't know, I turned somehow and the neck went...
The dashboard is to protect you from mud on a horse carriage. I'll be darned. Oh, Gearhead said that. Buddy said the same thing.
They're looking for points. They got to give each other points. Dean Stevenson retracted a message already. That's the first I've seen it. Oh no, Oldsmobile Curve Dash Mobile circa 1902 to 1903. You know, I rode in one of those once. In it, on it, something. It's more like on it. I felt like I was way up in the air. I felt like I was going to go over the front. It's not a very comfortable feeling.
Guys, thanks everyone for being here. I know you have choices on who you're going to watch live on the internet, especially on a Sunday night. And it's cool that there's people who come here, even if you just stop in for a while. I mean, we're just working on some old door card.
Hey, wait a minute. Working on some old door card. Oh, door card. I thought you said some old door car. Like I have like a crappy car.
Door card.
Okay,
I mean,
look
it's
out,
not
look
the
out,
most
look out.
groundbreaking. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It goes right in.
It's a hammer now.
It's not the most groundbreaking automotive content you've ever seen, but it needs
Well, we
time.
did the groundbreaking automotive content when we were doing the camshafts.
On the slant six.
We did so many camshafts. We got worn out camshafts. We moved on to door cards.
Yeah. Heater cores, yeah, that's the stuff, man. Everybody wants to know about heater cores. All the kids these days are doing heater cores and their old box bodies.
This is country boy.
Like, man, I want
Went to a lot of threshing bees and grew up in an area with plenty of horses. What's this? Dean Stevens said, "Oh, my wife texted me, got mixed up with the chat and Mrs. Ecstasy. I've got 9 minutes to get to the dead center of Dunedin. I'm late. Very important.
Oh my.
Got to get a faster car."
Okay, Alice. That's from Alice in Wonderland. I'm late.
Okay.
I'm late. We use the metalist backer. We just make sure we line this tooth right up so we don't cut into anything that we don't want to. And we just give it a squeeze.
See, you can see it squeeze on that side.
I can't see it.
Oh, I was
You're close enough that you're
I was
seeing it.
watching it from last time.
All right. Well, that's good.
Oh, that is not down all the way, is it?
It's not.
Or is it? Feel that. Is it all down all the way?
No, but the thing of it is this never goes all the way
Okay.
up against it.
So it's good.
I feel like that's
Oh, this
excellent.
is so much better than what I expected.
Yeah, it's going smooth.
I just stopped in for a few. This is Mohawk. Hello, everyone. Hi, Buff and Kim. Hello, Mohawk. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. It's cool. We're just working. Right now, we're putting new window sweeps on this door card. And then we're going to work on, I'll show you with the other camera. We're going to work on,
Something in there.
that's the inside of this car we're working on right here. We're over here. Hi. But we're going to work on the, we got to pull the dash and change out the heater core. So, you know, you're not missing the most groundbreaking stuff. We're just here and we're talking with people.
Well, 38 says he needs to do that.
Oh, okay.
Where is that?
I
Did you
stuck it
get
up
the?
on the shelf.
Oh, I was looking for the piece of paper that had the name of the.
Well, he's doing it for Chevy, so it might be somebody different.
Oh, I think they had like everything.
Uh, Repops. It's labeled Repops,
Yeah, but I was gonna give.
and the company was
Oh, this isn't it. This.
Made in USA, 78 to 83 Fairmont.
Yeah, but what's the name of the company? Where did I
Zipper.
order it from?
Oh, it's that other box has the label on it. They were in Florida. The company's
Yeah,
in Florida.
I looked on.
He called them first.
Well, I call to make sure they really had the stuff and they knew what they were doing because they listed this car as a fastback, which it's not. But I figured that's what they meant was a coupe.
It's www.topsdown.com.
Topsdown.com. They do a lot of convertible top stuff, but they also do these sweeps.
Their business name is Convertible Top Specialists.
Convertible top specialists. Yeah, find them online. They got all these window sweeps for all kinds of cars, and they seem pretty sharp.
You know what? The interior is really good on this car. It was garage kept most of its life, and it really is nice. Gearhead said, "Yeah, and the seats are nice. The dash is nice."
I don't know where you are. I missed it. Oh, pretty clear interior. Yeah, it was. Okay, we're ready to go on this one.
Yeah. They pre-stamp the suggested staple holes in the... Oh, hey, maybe warn me next time when you're blowing little shards of metal all around.
But there's a lip here. I thought it'd go this way.
In your own eyes.
Did it go that way?
Yeah, I don't know where it went, but
no, it didn't go. It went.
From someone who has had metal in their eyes, do not blow on the metal flakes, please.
Well, it's up on the back side of this. I really didn't think it'd go your way.
Does the staple go in from the top side opposite the board? Yeah, like there's the metal piece that hangs over the door. So the white goes on the inside of that, and the staple goes from the inside towards the out. We figured out you can't use, and we made a short about it. You can't use rivets because the rivets will get in the way of the door card sitting down.
Yeah, that was
properly.
my short this morning.
But not everybody saw.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking we just did that. Yeah, okay.
Those shorts are for the children.
Those shorts are for the children.
Yeah, the adults.
Some of the comments you think they are for the children. Oh man.
Yeah, just because you made a short doesn't mean everybody watched it. Doesn't understand.
Oh no, I was thinking they could. Yeah, that's coming out. I can't. Let me get a push down on it. Let me push down on that.
Yes, please.
It won't go
Did
down.
I mess it up?
Won't go
Okay,
down.
hold on.
Wait.
I messed it up a little bit.
Okay, I think it's down.
Okay, yeah, it went back. I need that.
I didn't want to squeeze too hard because I'm squeezed on upholstery here.
Yeah. I didn't want
just
you
trying to push it a little bit. Dean Stevenson, Mohawk. What do you find in Henry Ford II's driveway?
What's?
He's long gone, isn't he?
He might be here.
Fairlane. Oh no, I mean Henry Ford II.
I think it's a joke. It's like a knock.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just like I'm making it a worse joke.
Well, you're doing a great job of it.
I'd help you, but you got like a lot of shit in here. You know what's wrong? That's hooked on its. The pliers are not lined up with the groove.
I'm noticing that.
Looks like a short how to use a pair of pliers and a hammer.
Listen!
John Wilburn's here! Hey, John.
Welcome to the stream, John. We started early tonight. We got stuff to do, and he's got to work.
And I got to work in the morning. I probably got another good week's work to do, so this is going to go on a little longer, but that's okay. We get a shot of cash. That's a little bit crooked right there.
That's not the best one I've ever done. Let's try again.
Jeez, I'm trying to hold this so it doesn't walk all over. And it's... Yeah, there, you're in the right place on this end.
Should I go in?
Can't tell. The tool's in the way. It's crooked.
Well, it's in there as good as it needs
Yeah,
to be.
it's probably not. It's probably good enough.
It's not to go in anywhere.
It's as good as the factory did it.
Where's the other holes here?
Who else is here? Let's see here. All of a sudden, this thing's going. Mohawk, Twisted Mopar Garage. Hello, how you doing? Gearhead 6971. Hello, Mariposa McNabb. Good evening. Dick Dastardly.
Well,
Yeah, we're going.
welcome all.
Okay, so we need another clamp.
Thanks everybody for stopping in.
Do we need another clamp over here, or do you think this is good?
I think you can get it. Just go easy. Don't walk that drill bit too much. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna blow on this.
you're doing great. We're gonna finish one whole door without breaking that drill bit.
I hate breaking drill bits.
They're inevitable. Mariposa, welcome to the stream. Thanks everybody for being here. Dean Stevenson is here. He's probably been here the whole time.
Yeah, I was saying that.
I didn't say his name. I'm out of it.
Because he was the one that had to go meet his wife. Remember?
Oh, okay.
This won't go through. I don't know why. Something's stopping it.
Okay. It might be just a tiny bit too wide. Pliers and hammer. That's right. We're doing great. This is fantastic.
Okay, what's wrong with this staple? Is being an a-hole.
Difficult? It's cursed now. No, don't say that. Is it too wide or too narrow? I can make it work. I could just bend the staple a little wider or a little more.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, it went in. There you go.
That other staple had a little burr on
A
it.
little burr. Okay.
And a little burr was really raising hell with everything.
Okay.
So I just changed it out. We'll have to fix it before we do the other door. Wow, that's all the staples?
What do you mean?
Did we miss one in here?
No, there's just 4 staples.
That's it?
It's just the window sweep. I think it only had 4 from the
If
factory.
it was an airplane, I bet they'd be like on 2-inch spacing.
3, 4. I think it had 6 from the factory, so it's a little bit
Oh, I see. They
skimpy.
it's their spacing.
I guess they figure it's enough. I don't know.
Well, it's not going to bend that direction, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, and the staple hole's in a little different spot, but it'll work fine, I think. Leatherman missed the hammer part. I'm looking up there trying to read a little bit. I'm more paying attention to this.
yeah, the door's on a sawhorse. We don't want to shake the table too much. It's not really a sawhorse. It's just a little table, but yeah.
It's a table I made for a 12-inch grinding wheel, and that thing's heavy, so I built a really beefy table, but we use it for everything except that. One day we'll get that nice big, it's a sander, big 12-inch sander going again, and we'll be missing this table.
It'll still be here.
It'll be under the sander.
I'd probably use panel bond. So the problem with panel bond is that the vinyl laps first, and then this goes.
We got a problem.
What's that?
It bent this direction. Does that need to go that way? The staple's a little funny looking, that's all. Think it's okay? It's okay?
I do. I think it's really good.
Yeah, the problem with the panel bond is then you're gluing to the upholstery. The upholstery's glued to the steel. So, then if the upholstery starts to unbond,
Yeah.
I mean, you get layers of
The
bondage.
staples give you good all the way through the metal, but
And this was the factory way to do it. This is the way the factory did it.
It held up real good the way the factory did it, so we're gonna repeat it.
Yeah, it worked for the first
First 47 years.
47 years it worked, so we'll just do it again.
There it is.
Look at that.
Comes with a new chrome strip. It's nice and felty and soft. It's real nice. I'm gonna get the little nylon brush and wipe all that
I'll
out.
wipe all the little shreds out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of mine blew them out of there, so you're gonna have to wipe the shreds out of your eye with that brush.
Okay.
She thinks I got it in her eye. I don't know if I did or
There you
not.
go. Just a
Oh,
little
I see.
toothbrush there.
Oh, yeah. Many shreds come down here.
Come right out of there with it.
Yeah, they do.
This is the cleanest it's ever gonna be ever again. So.
Is that ready to go together, or are we waiting on something else?
I don't know. Let me double check. I think.
And
it's
if it is,
ready.
we can put it in.
I think it might be ready. Let's take a look.
Okay.
What did I do?
Okay, I'm trying to read a little bit of the chat. I'm sorry, I'm not really paying attention. Oh, had the vision of sitting across knees. It was across her knees, and it was really unstable and hard to do. So she got this little table and made it stable. Twisted Mopar Garage says felty. New word of the day.
Go ahead and switch it up to the other camera.
Switch.
Not to just the other camera, to the 2 camera, 1, 2, the 2, 3 camera.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay, and I'll aim it over.
Okay, I'm gonna swap the mic. Okay, Kim, try the mic in there.
Okay. How's the mic, everybody?
Can you hear Kim? Tell me if you can hear Kim. I may have to turn it up a little more. I turned it up. Let's see what happens. Okay, Kylie, don't Campo upholstery.
Del Campo upholstery.
It's the Kim fixes thing, the upholstery.
Kim fixes
she did the
things.
upholstery on her dart, and that was. I thought she bought one.
Oh,
on
was
a
that sketchy?
sewing machine. Not a very expensive sewing machine, and we went and picked out some cloth. And she did it, and it had too much padding. And she took it apart, took some of the padding, rearranged it a little bit, put it back together. And you know, that dart's got good upholstery in it now. She did a good job.
It's a lot better than it was, I'll tell you that. All right, give me the piece. Yeah, let's see if I can get it in here. You can hand it up over. Or through the window. What fell off there?
Your bucking bar.
Okay. How many of these little through the door plug things are
A lot.
Yeah, but how many are missing off the door? 1, 2. All right, let me see if I got them somewhere.
Oh, there might be some more.
I took them out of the doors.
Yeah, there's one.
There's one. Any of them all broken up or anything? Not too much, huh?
I'm gonna go 100% other camera.
Was this, no.
Okay, Kim, you're it.
All right. Well, I don't know if you could see anything extra. You talk to chat a little bit.
She wants me to talk.
Yeah, you can watch what's
Okay,
happening
so
and
I'll
talk
come
to
back.
chat.
I'll swap the.
Keep them entertained.
I'll swap the camera back. You want to see just, or see they can see the back of my head. They can see the back of my head with your camera. That's pretty funny. Gene Stevenson, 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit there. Hey, you know what? It is in here in the shop right now. It's 70 Fahrenheit. And it was 65 outdoors, which is great. KJ Kylie says, don't forget the vapor barrier. You know what?
There ain't none. We should.
Never did it last.
You know what?
Threw it away.
We should add a vapor barrier.
We need to have to make one. But you know what we need to do is, how hard is that door part to get on, Rob?
Not too hard. But you know
So
what?
we're gonna have to make.
I didn't vacuum this door out. I thought I had, but we didn't.
Okay, so that we need the door vacuumed out.
Yeah, it's dirty. It's filthy.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get it back clean right now. Support just put it together with shit in.
Do we have anything to use as a vapor barrier? Plastic
Well,
bag.
I'm trying to think what we got. I mean, you know, we have some plastic, but it's probably not the right thing.
I mean, it'll be better now that it's got the window sweep.
now
It
that
won't
it's
fill up
sealed
with
up
water as much. I don't know. It's your car. You let me know. Do you want to stop?
I don't want to be making vapor barriers right now, but then. No.
Switch to the big screen. 'Cause I'm looking for something. Vacuum cleaner? I'm looking for the vacuum.
Kim's looking for a vacuum cleaner.
No, got one.
What Bruce say about cold, Bruce? Oh, low tonight here is 37 below. Oh, centigrade. Oh, that's about the same as Fahrenheit. In the 30s below. Oh,
That's
God.
insane.
And it was 65 Fahrenheit here above today. And tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 70s. What did they say tomorrow? I'm going to look. It's supposed to be 70 something here tomorrow, which is great. I mean, that's a little warm for February, but I think we're out of the super cold for the winter. Yeah, 74 tomorrow is supposed to be the high. All next week it's supposed to be 60s and 70s.
Always vacuum your doors out.
Okay, you want to go back to the cam?
No, because they don't want to hear it. We're gonna have to mute it. I meant to do this today while I was doing cameras. I'm sorry.
Twisted Mopar says, I almost bought a Paramount wagon last year. Just couldn't go back to Ford. You know, I had to go back to Ford. You know, I got into all these Mopar A bodies, and they're fun, but I've had so many Fox bodies. It just felt good to have one of these again, you know.
I could just leave.
And this will be my daily driver, you know. It's not a car that we're gonna project car. It has some project stuff. It's a car I'm gonna just get in, turn the key, and go somewhere. Hey Kim, you're back on camp. I don't know. Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to talk through the inside department. Oh, did that mechanism work? Oh, you know what? We don't have the new follower.
What for in here?
The plastic piece.
Oh, this one. It's not broken in
Okay,
this
'cause
one.
I bought an extra.
Yeah, we don't need it yet. Maybe we'll put a vapor barrier and put it back together. I want to get a test fit though on it at least. All right, you're gonna have to mute this, guys. We're gonna mute the microphone for 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay, mic's back on. You should be able to hear me because she turned back.
Big
So I've been
improvement.
sitting here just chatting like everybody else does.
That was a lot of dirt. Like mud dauber nests and stuff like that were melted into there.
Mud dauber nests.
And you know you don't want that because it's just going to ruin everything.
Nice, but working AC is nice to have for non-natural. Last 2 years it was humid hot. Yeah, I have my Mazda there that had factory air, but sadly that's gone. But you know, it's my good car. But I got a box that I wanted for Boston is here. Headliner looks to be great. It is. You know, the interior, this car was kept inside for most of its life, so, you know, that's why I got it. Southern car, you know, Central Texas was dry, and the interior's in good shape, not a spot of rust anywhere, you know, that's why. And I looked at plenty of them that headliner hanging down. Yeah, Campo, what do you current box test? Drain holes clear.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
But there was so much mud in there, they would have gotten obstructed. So
There were mud dauber tests in there, so she said she stuck it out with that.
yep. Yeah, always.
Jim says, finally got above freezing here in Colorado, 58 today. Wow.
Nice.
65 tomorrow. Yeah, it was. If you weren't in here earlier, it was.
So nice today.
Yeah, it was 65 today. Supposed to be 70, 74 tomorrow. Nadia is here. Nadia, Truex.
Welcome to the stream.
Kim and Buff are superstars. She calls me Guy. That guy. Buff. Let's see here. Going back together with my new car. A new.
Brand new.
Those of you just new to me, but it's 1978. 1978. It seems like a fairly new car to me, but it's 47 years old. Man.
She's an antique.
What happened to
47 years old.
These are just rolling off the assembly line. What the heck?
That's pretty old.
My mother bought a new Fairmont in 70.
You should turn the other mic on. Yeah, because you're doing all the talking. I got nothing to say.
Okay, now we're over to the other mic. My mother bought a Fairmont station wagon. Late in 77, it was the first one I'd seen. I told her about the Fairmonts, and she went and bought one. She's kind of looking for a car, and she bought a white Fairmont wagon. She called her insurance man, and he goes, "You mean Fairlane?" And she goes, "No, I mean Fairmont." He didn't even know what it was yet. So that's still pretty fresh in my mind, and that was 47 years ago. Man, what happened? I'm 70 years old now. I don't know how old I was then, 20-something. I was 20.
Hey, this is great. That went all back together real nice.
Kim says it all went together real
feels
nice.
New.
Oh,
When you put this window up and down, you're gonna love it.
Paul Bachui's here.
Welcome to the stream, Paul.
Kim's over there screwing the door panel back together. Oh, you know what that means. We get the door panels back together. You know what that means?
What's that?
It means I got to go in there and you got to come out here and I got to start taking the dash apart.
I know, that's why you made me do it.
That's why you're doing that. So I'll go in there and start working on the dash.
Yeah, because he's just desperately trying not to get stuck in here working on his dash.
Well, then once you're out here taking care of the chat and I'm in there,
yeah,
you have to have that mic off to keep all the cussing out of the.
Oh. That's the censored mic.
The censored mic. Wherever I am, that's the one that needs to be censored, yeah.
Whoever's in here, we should not have a mic in here because it's just too sketch. Yeah, these tour cards look pretty slick.
This KJ Kylie, why didn't they make Granada wagons? Hey, you know, the second gen Granada was a Fox body. The first gen had the front suspension and everything like the old Ford Falcons. So I don't know. The second gen that was on the Fox body, maybe they didn't make any Granada wagons. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do that. There's a couple of things that I wonder about, like the A-body Chryslers, the 6789 that I really like. You know, we didn't get any wagons on the A-body after 66, but down under in Australia and New Zealand, they got them all over the place. They have the A-body wagons, and they have the A-body
What's lousy with them?
Utes. You know, and you know what I want to do to my four-door A-body, my Valiant, is I want to make it into a Ute. And Tavo actually suggested that I think he kind of talked a little bit around it to make it into a wagon, but I thought about that, but I really need a little pickup, and you know, I've had El Caminos before, I've had Rancheros, and I really liked them. So, you know, an A-body Ute would be a really nice thing to have around here.
And it
Terry,
would be a lot cooler than a four-door.
yeah, it'd be a lot cooler than a four-door.
A four-door is just like nobody...
Well,
I got a four-door, and the 66 is way cooler than...
and the Utes down under use the four-door front doors, the short doors on their Utes, so you know it'd be perfect. And Tavo sent me drawings with all the dimensions and everything, and pictures of some of them apart, you know, so I got a pretty good idea what's going on. Terry Mott says, my dad had a new gray 76 Granada. It was a good car. I worked with a guy that bought a Granada in either 75 or 6. When I was in the Air Force, he had that. He was one of the supervisors, and I rode in that car several times. BNR, be nice to get the AC working, Buff. Yes, the AC on this car, I knew it was screwed up. It needs a compressor, and I knew that when I bought it. And one of the things I liked about it is they didn't undo all the lines and leave them open. Because when I had air conditioning shop, some of the hardest things to do was to fix cars that had the lines left open, because then bugs and mud daubers and dirt and everything gets in there and you can never get it cleaned out. I mean, I've really tried.
All right, sucker.
So, you know, because all the lines were all hooked up, I loosened these up to pull it out, but I kind of put them back together so no dirt or crap will get in there. But when we take this out, we'll cover those lines. And then eventually I'm going to have to buy a compressor and put a compressor on it. And yeah, factory air is a pain in the ass to have to put a heater in one. But you know what? It's it'll be nice to have. Okay, we got ads coming up. 45 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, Dean says the Cougar and Fox Granada and Fairmont and LTD transferred the 5-door Fox frame cars. Yeah. Dean Stevens says Durango conversion. Yeah, that was suggested. And the Durango conversion actually be pretty cool, but it makes it's kind of a short bed, and I like these coupes so much I don't want to mess it up. But I'll take a 4-door Valiant and make it into a Ute. I think that would be.
I mean, it's the right platform. It's the right wheelbase and everything.
The Fox Granada was available as a wagon. Okay, here come the ads. So I'll be quiet for at least a minute. Okay, maybe you've been able to click out of the commercials. I don't know.
Let us know who gave you an ad.
Okay, so let's see. The Lester Saber says the Fox Granada is available as wagon. Okay. Dean Stevens says see Wikipedia, which of course is always right. You know what I like about Wikipedia? They hedge in the right direction, but they've got bibliography down below so you can check their sources and find out if they are correct. Danny Boyd, hey Dan, you're here. Oh, 9 o'clock. I know what happened. Tony probably shut down. So, Danny
Welcome to the
Boyd.
stream, everybody coming in from Tony.
Yeah, you're welcome. If you're in Tony's, you're welcome here.
We started a little bit
Okay.
started a little bit early because we had a lot of work to do, and we might have to finish earlier than normal because he's got work in the morning.
Okay, Danny Boyd says the only Cougar wagon 2 was the Fox. Okay, so they did have Cougar wagons here. I couldn't remember if they did that or not. I kind of thought they did, but I couldn't remember.
I did you the favor of liberating the glove box. The hinge got all rusty. It must be because it was leaking.
I want to take that to get that paint match for the interior.
Well, there you go.
Things I want to, just set it on the back on the trunk by the other pieces, and then I'll grab that and take it to do one of my paint things, because there's faded paint on the top of the steering column cover. It looks terrible. So when I tab that off, I'll repaint that the same color as the rest of the interior.
Look, you guys got multiple views of the same buffed out Campo.
We're really, they can see the front of me and the back of me. See that? You can see the front and the back.
Yeah, that's the groundbreaker.
Kim, you know what? That door looks really good, and it cranks up and down.
You know what? Go sit in there and look at it. It's amazing. It's like I just want to revel in my success.
Okay, let's see. B&R. Past 2 years of No Name Nationals, I went down the 660-foot 8th mile with a 454 truck, AC on.
They're not supposed to run AC.
Turned it off a few runs, made no real ET difference.
Well, no, because when you floor it, it disables the.
Oh, yeah. I used to work on highway patrol cars many years ago, and when you stick your foot to the floor, it would shut the AC compressor off. So I don't know. Some cars do that. I don't know if they all do.
Most cars do that.
Tony said he's sick. No stream tonight. Okay, so we didn't butt in on Tony. Oh, well, good.
Perfect. Tony's trying to get out of streaming, I'll bet. He probably doesn't.
See, I don't want to run over top of people, but here's the deal. I got to work in the morning. I still have like an... Uh-oh. I bumped this table and the camera went nuts. I probably got another week's work, and then I'm done. So, but I have to... See, I'm working on this a service manual, but I'm on... there's 3 of us working on the same time, and we're all working on it, and we can see each other, so we can see what we're doing. And so I need to be there at the correct time. I can't just do it when I want. I have to participate at the time everybody else participates.
And Jamie with Dead God's Garage is fantastic.
So we came in early.
Got no beef with Jamie. He's super entertaining. I'm actually jealous. He's got great projects to work on. But also his stream, his chat is like flying by. Not everybody wants that pace.
Okay, I'm going to go... I'm not quite to the bottom of this chat, so maybe you can take over the chat.
I will. You know, so not everybody wants to be in that chat, and it's okay. That's okay. Or you can watch us later, or him later, or not at all, or whatever. It's not really a contest.
Can you do me a favor?
No.
There's that black... Well, when you're done being busy...
I'm teasing. What do you need?
When you're done being busy, you spilled that on my table.
I'm cleaning it up. That's what
like red drink that's going to stain my table.
It's fine.
It's going to stain my table.
You're perfectly clean.
Table that has like
that pristine table.
It has like 1,000 stains on it. You don't pour more of that red stuff on there to look better.
That's right. It's actually is red stain. Some people might actually prefer red stain.
Okay, what I would like is
what do you need?
that black pad that's up there.
The kneeler.
The kneeler, yeah.
Why are you going to work beside the car?
No, I don't want to. When I sit down, I don't want to go all the way to the floor.
Okay.
Because that'll be hard to get up.
Whatever you need to do.
You
want this one or you want a smaller one?
No, that'll work. I'm old. It's hard to get up when I get all the way to the floor
or
the ground or something.
All right. We may need to re-aim that... I don't know. Give us a second, everybody. We're
Oh, they can see my back.
We're realigning.
I can see that from here.
Yeah. We're realigning for a minute. Let's see. Who all is here? Oh, I am tall on this chair. Oh, we're down. Oh, I aimed this way down so that we could see what we're doing.
Kim, you know what?
What?
This works really well.
What do I know? The pad?
this window works really. It feels like a new car.
Well, yeah, we replaced the felts and I lubricated everything and cleaned it. It's ready to go.
Well, this is the one that you could hardly crank.
I know, it's because it was all messed up. I fixed it. Because I'm Kim, and I fix things. All right.
Kim, you left this behind where the welcome was.
Oh, thanks. Hey, anybody hungry? I got a nice, that's like the cotton balls that the moths leave. Moths, spiders, something. Bugs, insects of some kind. Oh, man.
Here, this is going to be dangling in my way.
Yeah, get that out of the way. Who remembers? Oh, this is Blue Angels. Okay.
Oh, man, I already cracked my neck.
There was a V6 Tempo, though. Yeah, the V6 one would have been far superior than the four-cylinder one.
V6 what?
Ford Tempo.
I know. Tempo. What a shit. Oh. Somebody have a Tempo?
Patrick, Johnny, and Terry. Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody who came in from other streams or just got here. If I missed your name, say hey, say my name. Somebody say my name on the radio. We are working on Buck Del Campo's 78 Mercury Zephyr Z7 with the inline 200 six-cylinder engine. It's got about 100,000 miles on it. It is 47 years old, and it runs and drives pretty well, huh?
The only thing that's really not nice is the brake pedal's too low. And that may be power booster or something. It stops fine. It's just the pedal's low.
When we got the car, the pedal was really weird and spongy, and I opened up the master, and it had like crud growing in it from being so old and dry.
And it was empty.
And it was mostly empty. And there was all that corrosion at the back, like it was leaking out the rear seal between the master and the booster. So it really needs to come apart and get cleaned out really well. It is. It's, you know what? It's, I don't know if it looks better in person, but from my perspective, having worked on a bunch of older cars, it's fantastic. It is so clean as far as no rust. And the paint is not perfect. And, but you can see it's got a little bit of a shine on it. And, yeah, it's not all dinged up or, let's see. Dean Stevens says mothballs. I can fit a whole bunch of them in my mouth. Oh, mothballs. Sorry, I get mixed up. Mouthball. Okay. Dean. Lester, Kim, maybe check the evaporator for leaks while everything is apart. You know, I agree that we should pressure test that evaporator before we put everything back together. Because we just assume what's wrong with we know that the heater core is bad, but the evaporator, we do not know what's going on. Tim says, smack the like button. Yeah, if you're here and you have a button to press, push the like button. B&R Racing says, they did run forever, those old Ford Tempo 2.3 four-cylinders. They were okay cars. I mean, they were Fords, you know, but like if you just drove it...
They were Fords.
If you just drove it, they were a heck of a good car. They were very practical.
I had many cars, but I had more Fords than anything else.
They were very practical, everyday, like commuter car, regular. You know, they were nothing to write home about as far as like, wow, it's so great. But they were just like a little go-kart. They got around. Johnny C says 78 was his freshman year of high school. Mohawk says, is that a Kiwi thingy, Dean? Where you eat up? Oh, he's talking about the different motors that were in the Tempos. I don't know.
Yeah, if he's talking about Kiwi, he's talking to Dean Stevenson, probably.
KJ Kylie, air brakes? Yeah, the brakes are probably filled with air, is most likely
Air
it.
brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're air brakes. Those are the ones that have air in them.
Blue Grit says, in St. Louis, we had a lot of 5.0 liter Fairmont police cars. Yeah, I'll bet you they get up and go a little better than the 200 cubic inch engine,
In
but
California, we had from 82, or no, 82 on. The highway patrol had Mustangs with manual transmissions and 5.0, and I used to service those things, and they were fun to drive. Crazy, they had that.
Dean says because Ford spent 23 years perfecting it. Yeah. Johnny C says time passes too fast. It is hard to believe that this car is from within a few years of my birth. Well, Dean, there's always time to improve. Wasn't there an all-wheel drive Tempo and a diesel? I don't know, but those don't sound out of character. I could see those kinds of things existing. Scamp Man? I don't see a Scamp Man.
What's Scamp Man?
I don't know. I wonder if I didn't see some.
What's this? Man, there's more people in here. Cool.
Johnny C says Kiwi bought a new toy. A 74 Ford truck. Pretty nice. Oh, nice. 74. Fords are very popular vehicles. I was looking what was the most popular new vehicle. It's the Ford F-Series trucks are the most common new and used vehicle. More of that than it's still only a couple percent of new and used vehicles overall, but they are the most. They are the most. So if you are in a Ford F-Series truck, you have a wide audience of people who might find it interesting. Buddy Carfano says, my car is older than me. Is Dean jumping chats again? Probably, Ray. Yeah. Dean says Mazda had a 2-liter diesel. Toyota Kogyo Mohawk 62R has a Scamp with a 111-inch wheelbase. Okay.
You know what the 111 is?
No.
That's a two-door A-body Chrysler. Like a two-door Dart.
Okay. What ads? I see no stinking ads. Good, Blue Grit. I haven't seen any notifications for ads. Lester LeSabre withdrew his comment. Take that back, Lester. Jody Pearson says, I have a hard time looking in a Ford's direction.
Try looking out of one. You'll have more fun.
Fords have an excellent reputation for longevity, especially Ford trucks. They know how to build a truck. I don't know the brand new ones, how they're doing, but older Ford trucks hang around for a really long time. B&R says it's a great old Ford, the Zephyr. Even with the little 200 cubic inch inline 6, today's cars, you drop the engine and transmission out the bottom side as a unit. Yeah, well, it's a different animal, you know. It's a bygone era where you pull the engine out the top of the hood, I think. And a 200 cubic inches is not that small. I mean, it's a small car. It's not.
3.3 liters.
Yeah. 2.3?
3.3.
3.3. Yeah, that's a decent six-cylinder. It's a modest six-cylinder. It's workable. It's a very strong engine. Like, it's hard to break one. Are you working again?
I'm working. I'm just going back and forth, getting tools, getting something to put my stuff in. Yeah, I'm going after it. Aren't you watching? Or maybe you can't see.
You know what? We've got to re-aim the camera a little
Oh,
bit.
because I moved a little. Yeah, I moved. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm back up here getting tools. I think you got a lot of tools out.
Mohawk says he's the scamp man. He has the big block scamp.
Oh, wow. You know what a scamp is?
Scamp man.
You know what a scamp is?
Na 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 na
Him.
na 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 na
You know what a scamp is? No, you're gonna sing.
Scamp man. I thought a Plymouth was a scamp.
It is. It's the same thing as a two-door dart, but it's a dying.
No, it's not. It's a scamp. KJ Kylie says they were still making DeSotos when I was born. Barely.
Me too.
It needed a longer wheelbase to stop it swapping ends. Oh. Lester says, if you combine GMC and Chevy, Ford may not be the most pickups. Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at the numbers I didn't realize it was broke down in that way. That's a tricky way of doing it.
Kim, why don't you take all the 10 millimeters?
There was one in the car.
Here's one. Oh, I didn't know that.
And the rail of sockets had one in it, too.
Okay, all right.
I hide them. I feed them to the birds.
10 millimeter bird food.
Yeah, the raccoons come, they take them. Sell them off on Facebook Marketplace.
Kim, I know I'm not in the.
No, not at all.
You need to.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. You talk amongst yourselves.
Are you kidding me? Wrong
I kid you
size.
not. I kid you not.
Wrong size. Wrong size.
Which size do you need?
I need that rail that has the.
10.
I got a 10. I need a 9. I can't believe anything is 9.
9?
Well, it's not 8 and it's not 10.
All right. I got it.
I thought there was a rail here that had.
There was. What'd you do with it?
I can't take it anywhere. I'm not sitting on nothing but this.
I'll give you a Give it a second.
Okay, I'll go get it.
I know I'm getting it. You just stay right there. I was just aiming the camera. Tell us how much you hate everything. Here's a 9 right here. It's the red one in the center. Of course, they got to use every different socket possible. You don't have to keep getting up and down. You tell me what you need next, and I'll keep going. Whew! All right.
Well, it's not a 9 either. Are you kidding me? This is probably in the wrong hole.
Was it red?
Yeah.
I read the red. It's 9.
Well, you know what? Something's wrong.
Are you sure it's not just like a screw or something instead?
No, I'm looking at a hex. I'm
Arrgh.
assuming everything's metric on this car, but
I knew this was going to happen. It's going to suck the whole
I
way.
knew everything.
Kicking and screaming.
I knew everything was metric. I thought. Well, I can get up and down. Well, maybe this was on the wrong hole.
BNR says, last Monday I had to replace manifold catalytic converters on the 2014 Lincoln MKX all-wheel drive. Took all day long. I'll bet it did. Ugh.
Okay, where's the 10 you had? It's over here. Because I had a 10, but it wasn't a 10, it was 11. Came off the 10 spot in the rail. Okay. Here's a 10.
Mohawk says if you add all the military trucks in the 80s, then Dodge would be up there too. Oh, yeah. Dodge is up there. There's no question the big three are the big three. My first car was a 71 Scamp 318 auto with buckets and floor shift console. Blue Grit, that is a... Excuse me, that's an awfully fun first car to have. The Scamp is based off of the Valiant. How much different is it? It's not very different. 38 Racing. Yes, all Illinois salt corrosion. Oh, man. 2014 would already be eating at it pretty hard. Oh, yeah, fire wrench. The gas axe. Let's see. Oh, that valve cover, they just put that plastic on there to quiet down the valve train noise. B&R, have you used those inductive heaters? Oh, I've seen those on, like, people use them on YouTube Shorts. They always work fantastic on the in the examples. But I guess there'd be places where they really help. Sometimes a couple heating cycles will really break the rust loose. Na 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 Scamp man. All right, done with that. Almost had to drop the engine and transmission out. Oh, to do a catalytic converter? Oh man. KJ Kylie wanted me to ask you if you're having fun yet.
Laying on my back. Screwing. No, I'm unscrewing. Kimmy didn't say anything.
Oh, get Gen Z to work on that junk? They won't. No, there's going to be some real strange times ahead. Factory 8-track? Is that an 8-track in your car? I never even looked. I gotta go look now. Here, I'm just gonna switch scenes here.
Kim, I need your help.
Okay.
You know how my grip is.
Is that a factory 8-track in your car?
Yes.
It is. We need to get some
8-tracks around here. What's wrong?
There's a Phillips. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I think. And it will not turn. I'm afraid I'm going to strip it. But you are, you have better grip than I do, so I don't know. Can you, there's a chance you can reach that?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to strip it, and I don't want to strip it. I'm trying to hold it in this.
I gotta see what's up with it because I do feel it just miss. Let me.
Okay, just let go.
Whoa, why is it so tight?
I think I'm not in the screw.
Yeah, just scooch back just a hair, and I'll look in there. This isn't supposed to be torture.
Oh, I've got a flashlight down there, so you don't have to get it out yourself.
You're in the wrong hole.
That's bad.
She's crying.
Oh, shit.
Quit jamming it in there. It's not the right hole.
Okay, when that drops out, I got a place for it.
I don't know what that hole is. Oh, that's something.
Okay, right here. Just
That's something my eye.
get this light out of here. This light is bad news.
Okay. Hold on, I got something in my eye. Okay, it's alright.
Okay, can you get this?
Yeah. You're sitting on it. I'll get it out of your way.
Can you guys see anything about what's going on here?
God, I'm doing it and I can't even see what's going on.
Yeah. That's the problem.
You gotta get back to chat.
Oh,
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help.
anything else? I'm gonna take the ashtray, just so you don't have to hit your head
Take
on
the
it.
ashtray, yeah, take it.
Get a couple
that panel, panel that goes under the steering column. I reached the kid out and it was over there.
Yeah, I'm taking
Put it somewhere where we know where it is.
putting it on the table just to get.
On the table or on the trunk.
Okay, yeah, I'll put them on.
And here's more. Something's holding. Did you took the screw out of it, but did something still? It's like the screw's still in it, but it's not in it.
Has it got a snap? Clip?
I don't know what's holding it. It shouldn't be anything. I'm taking these apart.
There's the screw in there.
That's what it felt like, but I thought the screw came out. That's what I had trouble with. Flat screwdriver over there.
It's part.
I think it was just sticky. Jeez, Bart now. All right, guys, I'm coming back to chat. Oh.
Why is the turn signal on when the key is off?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not the turn signal. It was the hazards.
I guess you don't need to see any of that. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. KJ, Echo is cool. Sorry. All right, guys. There's a little echo, yeah. You might get ads. If you guys get ads, tell me who gave you the ad, and I'll award you some points. I prefer the catalytic converter delete option, says KJ Kylie. Yeah, sometimes. If you live in a state where I came from in Pennsylvania, they check. If it's not there, you cannot get your smog certificate, and then you cannot drive your car. So, you know, if you're in one of those states or one of those cities that has those kinds of rules, then you got to keep them there. I still have a few 8-track tapes around, and the matchbooks to make them play right. Oh, you got to like wedge them in there to make them play correctly?
Oh, that's how it used to be. You had to wedge something in there to make it play. I forgot about that.
We'll have to see if we can find some at the thrift store or whatever.
That's coming out of there. Why would I want an 8-track player in my life?
I don't know. It's snazzy. Because it's factory.
Yeah, then they get hot and then you go out miles of tape.
Tim, I've been hoping the catalytic converter would get stolen off my truck. No, they always hack it. Ugh. Oh yeah, there is precious metals in those catalytic converters. The A-body gangsters have arrived. Perhaps. Perhaps. 38 Racing suggests that we have the battery disconnected.
Probably a real good idea, Cam.
It sounds like I have to do my job. Sounds like I've been voted into action. Forget where
It's a down push. It's a down. Oh, you got it. It's an up.
Oh, it is a
It's
down.
down push. Yeah.
Oh, it's still connected. I'm going to disconnect.
Okay.
Is it? How tight is it? Oh, it's on there. It's pretty tight.
And I have a puller for that, so you don't tear it up. Or maybe it's. Jeez, games. Pliers on a bolt. I'm such an animal.
Watch
I
me.
can't use a wrench on a nut instead of tearing it up with pliers.
Here, look. I will use the tool. I will use the tool. Check out the tools, people. I will use the tool. Look at the tiny little baby C-clip. It's a little puller. Battery puller clip. Isn't she cute? Look how cute she is.
Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is. It's so cute. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Back to it. What's going on? How's it going in there?
I don't know. Have to keep getting up, get different sockets and different stuff. And just the way the world is.
Just the way she goes. I am everyday people. Y'all are everyday people. Sorry, Ray, I got something in my eye.
Eyeball?
Yeah. It'll probably be okay. Probably be okay. Tim wonders how much he can get for points on eBay. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Up and
Up
down,
and down,
up and
and up and
down,
down, and up and down, and up and down. I don't think I have the right socket.
Dean Stevenson says, pop your Dremel tool into felony mode.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
don't
what
know what I need here.
I either
You
need
need a.
I
I
don't know
don't
what
know what
size
size
this
this
is.
is.
Okay.
14 or a 15. Why would they use a 15? But it's definitely a deep socket, and I got a shallow socket.
Okay, but you can't tell which it is yet.
No,
No,
because I
'cause I
can't
can't
get
get
the
the
socket.
socket on there far enough.
Okay, so you're looking for a 14 or a 15 to experiment with.
A
Deep
deep socket.
socket.
I
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah,
when
when
America
America
went
went
metric,
metric,
they
they
used
used
all the
all the
sizes
sizes
nobody
nobody
else
else used, you know? Stupid asses.
Well, that's how it's done. Got a 14,
14 deep. Let's see
Let's
how
see how
that.
that.
but it is only, it's the tiny one. It's the quarter-inch drive.
I don't care. I got both drives.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll work.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this wrench that you really like.
The one I bought, that big long one that has two drives.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. The double-ended one.
Yeah.
Wrench, that is. Wrench. It's a double-ended wrench that I really like. It's the one that he's using. You could see. Nothing, I'm not suggesting anything indecent.
See what I'm doing?
Where's the drift brake handle? It's a pedal. It's very difficult to drift with a pedal.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
hadn't
hadn't switched to a normal handle yet.
10 to 20K to replace the cats of a large diesel pickup. Yikes! Mohawk, you get 2 points. You got a Subaru Forester commercial. Boy, I really struggled fixing that Subaru. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back to it. 38 Racing got an ad for Granger. That makes perfect sense. Granger's a good company. You can get lots of things for industrial, light commercial, and also even residential motors and compressors and stuff like that. So you get points for telling us about it. I like to run cleaner anyways. Would use performance cats wherever if possible. Yeah, I mean, removing the cats, I don't know if there's performance gains. I've never done it. I guess they're restrictive. I don't know. And if you can't,
Who said to remove it?
oh, lots of people love, I don't know, whoever started that conversation.
What did
Olive say?
Olive said that if anything that she would use performance cats.
Oh
Oh yeah, because then you got a catalytic converter, but
It's tough to do because did anybody watch Tony's video recently about the balance of atomized fuel to fuel vapor, right? And if you're running a lot of atomized fuel, that is going to be problematic on the after combustion side of things if you have a catalytic converter. You will probably overheat the catalytic converter and melt it. So, when you go into performance usage of your engine, if you put on a intake system that gives you a higher percentage of atomized fuel, catalytic converters are not going to do well with that. They're not going to survive that very well. Then they're going to clog, then they're going to melt. It doesn't work. So, I mean, there's places where catalytic converters just don't work good. And then depending on where you put it in the system, do you put it right up next to the manifolds or do you put it downstream? And I don't know. That's above my pay grade. I suggest you leave your car stock and just enjoy it as it was designed. Unless you have a car that you're going to use for performance. And I don't know. It's your car. Do with what you want. Mohawk says we had thieves cut the DEF system out of a Mercedes maybe, camper, not knowing what it was, and that's how they got caught. Cost $30,000 to replace. Good Lord. Any luck?
Something's still holding this.
38 Racing says the Mohawk, the thieves don't care how much it costs, just what it sells for. That's right. They just don't think they'll get caught, and if they can get $100 and cut it off quick and run, they'll do it. And if they can't get the $100 that they thought they were going to get, they'll dump it in a ditch someplace and go steal something else. Dean says, within the normal working power range, catalytic converters easily have more CFM of flow than a straight pipe when used. Yeah, right. I mean, they kind of design them not to be a problem from the factory, and they're supposed to be able to last for like 100,000 miles or something like that. Is legally, they're supposed to be able to last that long, so... Oh, 38 Racing says the closer to the engine, the quicker the cat will light off. Okay, I understand.
Like Ford, step two, they had one they call the light up, and the other one on the other side of the turbo.
Okay, the primary light's off, the secondary long bed cats, they are all designed to work in the underhood and beside gearbox situation they are in. I see. Man, they get hot. It stinks having to have a catalytic converter under the hood. Oh, I wonder if this is getting hot. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty warm. My GoPro is... I've been running this GoPro continuously. I don't know if you guys are aware of the heating problems that GoPros sometimes have. But I've got mine modded with little cooling fins. And continues to go. It hasn't froze up yet tonight. Let's see. B&R says I left the twin catalytic converters on my 97 454 Gen 6 pickup. Hooker long tubes were made for it, but discontinued 2 years ago. Oh, okay. They are not plugged up and still working. Made decisions to leave on for now. Borla XS Pro mufflers on it. That's cool. Does the computer throw codes? I guess it probably doesn't if you've got all the equipment on there. The old 76 455 cubic inch car's catalytic converter was only designed for 220 horsepower. So when you added the good cams and better compression and extra advance, you needed an extra cat. Yeah. KJ Kylie says an internal combustion engine is basically an air pump. Anything that decreases flow is detrimental to efficiency. Yeah, the thing about catalytic converters, they are not there for efficiency. They are there for pollution. They actually use more fuel to burn the hydrocarbons to a different resultant chemical that's supposedly less dangerous. So, I don't know. They told us that they were going to do that, and it made them super clean, and then they told us we have to get rid of all internal combustion engines because electric is better. So, I don't know.
Who is they?
The aliens, the Antifa, they told us we have to have electric cars. Blech. 38 Racing says pellet type cats were junk. Maybe. Had the cat plug up on my F-150 and started the passenger floor carpet on fire. Good thing I just bought a big gulp. Savior right there, Mohawk, the big gulp. Woo. I was watching a short. There was a guy, they cut open a cat and it was all clogged. Man. No codes, Kim. All right, B&R's got the formula for running headers with cats. The B code 80 to 82 and X code 83, 3.3 liters, that'd be the 200 cubic inch engine that's in this car, had a primary light off made of cerium coated gauze. Great until you added leaded fuel to your ferret. Well, by 82, nobody was using leaded fuel. Nobody. I don't know if it was even available, well, unless you went to the airport, but you're not supposed to put that in automotive. You're supposed to know better than putting anything with a catalytic converter. 38 Racing cats are just the cleanup crew. Yeah, but you have to know they're there, right? Because if you run it too lean, then the cats will overheat, right? Or they won't light up properly. I don't know. I know that's part of why they had to start having computer controls on engines, because the range of timing and fuel mixture has to be much more precise for catalytic converters to survive. The preventable, they know everything. I don't know.
I'd like to take one of the days and put a wrench in his hand, just start beating him until he knows how to use it.
I don't think you could say that. I think that sounds violent. The collective they are just... They think they know what's right for everybody. It had a huge 4 1/8-inch gauze with 144 holes. The primary light off was fine for a 3.3 or a 5.0, but when coated with lead, it then blocked up. Well, yeah, you can't use lead. Years back, there was a 67 Pontiac V8 drag racer that promoted clean air. He ran mid-9 second quarter miles with twin 3-inch catalytic converters from Walker Dynamax, says B&R Racing. That sounds like, a publicity stunt. I don't think those catalytic converters were doing anything during that quarter-mile run. I don't think they were actually preventing any pollution.
Every wrench. I need every wrench.
Why don't you ask for help? You're going to kill yourself getting in and out of that car. He was the only racer that ever did that I know of. I mean, because why? Why? I don't know. I guess to try and show that the performance and clean air are compatible things. I don't know. They make life complicated. Just live, laugh, love. We'll do our best. I don't know. We do our best. 67 Firebird 455 drag race with twin cats. A guy from Wisconsin. Okay. Dean says you could get leaded anywhere. We weren't always good people. I don't know. In the United States, leaded gas was gone by the 80s, wasn't it? Mr. Del Campo, I'm asking you. He is distracted, very distracted. Mohawk says, it's a Ford. You're going to have to get used to getting in and out for wrenches. He's going to get mad. I could tell. Have you guys seen him lose his temper lately? This is going to do it.
I have no idea what size that is.
All right.
Nothing fits.
Trade me up.
No, I need. I think I need a 9mm box wrench.
A 9mm
I don't know if I have anything
box
like that. Oh.
Guys, I got to help him out. Take a break for a second. Box.
You know, like a regular box opening wrench.
Like a this kind?
Yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know. I don't know what I got here. I'm just trying to, because I'm feeling around on the backside of something and. Nothing fits. Nothing.
Trade me up. Take a break. The point of it is not to kill yourself.
Okay. I mean, the 10 will work, but it's a loose, goosey thing, you know? And a 9 it won't fit. Okay, look under here. I'm trying to get this column down. There's a bolt that goes through here. That is a... I don't know, every damn
Does
bolt
it
is
not
in
have
here.
an out?
Well, I think that's what's keeping this from... See,
What about this one here?
And this one here.
I think it's these ones.
Okay, well, there's okay, so there's more than one thing, I think.
Why is there a mud dauber on brake?
I don't know.
Right
Now, there's a mud dauber there. See, this, I don't know, this steel goes down to maybe that's it. Then, yeah, these ones. Heck, I already took nuts off there. It could have been double. Oh, there's one here. Yeah, but I took those off. I took 4 nuts off. Why are they doubled? Like they were doubled necessarily. Like I took nuts off. I took them off and dumped them in here. How many are in there? Look in there. How many of those big nuts are in there?
Oh, there's
Yeah, you see, I took 2 off there and I took 2 off here. So why would they? And they were really loose. Oh my neck's really bothering me.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you stay with
I don't want to fail.
I didn't say to fail. We're supposed to do it as a team. We're allowed to work as a team. I mean, there's no point in burning yourself up the first day. So, if you're getting worn out, that's okay.
Well, these are tight. The other ones were finger tight. The ones that were on top of it that I thought I already took out. They were doubled. What the heck? Anybody even paying attention?
Yeah, they're talking about Fords and performance cars and catalytic converters.
Catalytic converters. The guy that worked them up was shot next to me. Not the owner. Yeah, and he used to call it Cadillac converter, like a converted Cadillacs.
Ron was the technical editor of Road and Track magazine in 1965, then engineering editor, then writer, editor, and consultant for BMW of North America, Dean Stevenson said. Ron Wakefield.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, I guess leaded was available, and then it was considered higher octane because it had lead. So I guess if you were running a high compression engine, you might want to run leaded fuel, but you can't with catalytic converters. You might as well just take them off, save them for later. Mohawk says, remember, if at first you don't succeed, destroy all of the evidence that you've failed. Oh, evidence that oh, it dropped. You got it down. B&R says the best improvement for mechanics in the last 20 years has been LED lights. I remember burning my hands and face hundreds of times on those incandescent drop lights. Every time you're about to do something interesting,
Okay, Kim, I need some help.
you drop that bulb and it goes pop every time. What do you need help with?
Well, if I drop this column down, I'm going to break some wires. So I'm moving the column. So the wires aren't being... See, I don't want to break that wire. And I don't want the column gate on it. So I need to tie the column up with something.
Can you put one bolt on the column?
I need it down. Let go.
Can you disconnect that wire?
It's behind there somewhere. I just need some way to...
I'm holding it.
Yeah, let go. Let go. Okay, I can let it go down to here. Oh, stupid things. I know it goes up in there.
I feel a connector.
When does this piece
I gotta take out screws to get that out. I don't want all the weight of that going on there.
Why don't you just put one bolt on there for now?
I'm gonna try that.
We'll know that it's... I've got it, so... Move around.
Okay, let go a little bit so I can see what's going on. on back here, so let it hang down a lot further.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Without stretching the wire. Okay, let go. Still gonna stretch the wire. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it on up here, which I didn't want to do that because that's not gonna give it a lot of slack.
Okay.
But maybe it'll give it some slack. Okay, go. Yeah.
Figure out where that wire goes.
Okay, well, I gotta pull the panel out. Okay. You know, I have a Phillips. It's a black snap-on. It's about half the length of this, but it's not a short one. It's kind of long, but I can't find it. This might work. This is really too long, but it might.
I don't know. Do you need? What do you think?
I don't know.
I can find normal length.
I've got this long one working. Maybe just come over here. I'm trying to do something I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe you can see.
All right, I'm gonna switch cameras so they can see.
Yes, they can watch me struggle.
They can watch us struggle together as a team.
See where the screwdriver is?
Yeah.
On the other side. You're on the wrong side.
Okay.
I need you to help me get that screw out because I can't do it from here.
I see.
Okay. Am I unscrewing it or is it just spinning? I don't know what's going on. Oh, no wonder I can't get it out. It's already out. Okay, I gotta go around the column. I'm trying to get a screw out. There's no screw in it. That's pretty funny. Okay, and put it in the bucket. This one is this screwdriver. Man, I really want my own snap-on screwdriver. I don't know what that thing is. This one's kind of short. I really want my medium-length snap-on screwdriver, and it's missing. It's one of my favorite tools. That's too short to get a good grip in there. I see you did it. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing out.
Watch the controls over there. Just
Alright, this guy's gotta get out. Okay, man. I gotta sit up. Sit up. Ooh, my whole world just flipped over.
Yeah, you're really pushing yourself in there. You're gonna be sorry if you're not careful.
I really want my snap-on screwdriver. You know where it is?
I don't know where it is.
It's not the box.
It's gonna. Please don't blame me. I don't.
Did I blame you?
It's implied. Where's that? Wasn't there a box filled with screwdrivers? A toolbox that says screwdrivers on it somewhere? No, that one has automotive electric in it now.
Oh, this one's working. This one's working. This one's working. Okay, are you back to chat?
I'm sitting at the desk. I didn't start reading chat again yet.
We're not ignoring our
We are ignoring our audience.
I don't want to ignore people.
Okay, let's see. KJ Kiley says if you want leaded fuel, he can just grind up old fishing weights and pour them in the gas tank. You know they make unleaded fishing weights now.
You know what I'm really looking forward to? The unleaded gas. Because then we don't have poisonous fuel, but we'll have good fuel. You know?
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, don't leaded fuel in aviation engines creates a lot of problems. It works well, but like those engines I work on, it doubles the service intervals. Instead of 100 hours, 50 hours to replace spark plugs, things like that. And if we had, like, we could run in a road tax, you can run, high octane automotive fuel.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we don't do it is because we deploy these aircraft, and then they don't go to our local gas station somewhere in Africa or something to get good gas. So we run avgas because we know the quality,
not because we really want to run avgas or leaded fuel. I mean, leaded fuel is not desirable. High quality fuels desirable.
Ray from 38 Racing.
Ray says he got a Tractor Supply ad. You get 2 points for telling us about the advertisement. Thank you, Tractor Supply, for sponsoring our stream through advertising. And I'm reading your comments about the ways that you might change the smell of your fuel or things, but I don't know. I'm not going to read it all. You guys read the chat a little bit. B&R Racing says sometimes it may be easier to pull the entire steering column out, but it's been too long and I don't recall how the dashboard comes out of a Zephyr. Nothing that we watched showed us to pull the whole steering column
I got
out.
to drop down. It's out of the way. I'm just getting other stuff.
Yeah, I think there's just one wire that we have to sort of reroute so it doesn't
You know what it
yank.
is? It's that wire is the light for the thing up there that is not on a Mustang.
Were you able to pull it out?
No. Listen.
The light?
It's the thing.
The thing with the
It's
stuff.
the pointer for the transmission tells you what gear you're in.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm trying to find a wrench that fits it. Once again, nothing fits.
Man.
Everything I grab is wrong.
Absinthe makes the car go stronger. That is not what the saying is, Dean.
You said absinthe?
Yeah. It's absence makes the heart grow fonder, Dean.
Oh, I thought he said absinthe. That green liqueur.
Mohawk62 says he got Robin Hood Gold and WWE ads. Wow. Okay. Well, you get 2 points for telling us about those advertisements.
I have no clue what size this is.
Do you know what Robin Hood Gold is? Isn't that for stocks trading or coin-based trading? There you go. Thank you, Robinhood, for sponsoring our stream through advertising.
This is freaking ridiculous.
Probably SAE.
Oh, maybe.
Well, I got metric sizes, one right after the other, and none of them fit.
Oh, I know KJ Kiley. I know. We're just having a good time. Nothing too serious here. Buff sounds like he is speaking from another dimension. Is the sound really bad from over there? I can turn one of those the microphones off.
Well, you know what it is? It's a quarter inch. No metric fits it. So it's mixed up SAE and metric.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys.
Robin Hood Gold is baking flour? Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, I think I've seen that. I've seen that?
Johnny C says he got a Granger ad. You get 2 points for telling about.
Granger. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
We know who's supporting us.
Yeah, that's the second Granger ad tonight. You get points for that, Johnny C. Thank you. And thank you to Granger for their second show of support tonight. I guess we're Granger kind of people. A Granger kind of stream. Does anybody buy anything from Granger?
You know, when I was doing the stuff out there in Yuma, we were buying a lot of stuff from Granger.
I worked at one point for a plumbing company, and they also did heating and air conditioning, and we went to Granger to get parts for things. 38 Racing says it's kind of a cool effect with the audio. Okay. They say they like it the way it is. I can close the window and there'll be a greater degree of separation. Mohawk says it's stock trading Robinhood. I thought so. I think you can trade cryptocurrencies with Robinhood too. Ford Motor Company strikes again. B&R has used Granger. I know if you ever need a compressor, like for an air conditioning unit, or for a like an air compressor replacement. Blessed be the Granger. Sounds like a Pink Floyd concert. Oh, because of the echo. Maybe. .38 Racing says Granger has good stuff, usually quick shipping too. Well, the nice thing about the Granger when I was living in Pittsburgh is that there was multiple locations, so you could just go get it like now. Today we need this. Go pick it up at Granger.
You know the thing about Granger? Their prices were always a little bit higher, but they had everything in their catalog was in stock.
Yeah.
And we could get it immediately, and that was really good.
Yeah, Granger.
Tim, I need your help.
Granger was less like a retail store and more like a warehouse kind of store. You went in there and you ordered your stuff. Okay, he needs help. So guys, I'm gonna switch.
I need somebody with strong grip, and I don't have it.
Oh, I gotta go to the other. Okay. Do I gotta get in that side or this side, or does it not matter?
Probably this side. We're gonna have to swap places.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to you how this works, and then you're gonna have to. You can't see it. You got to do it by feel. But I remember doing this.
Lester, sometimes you do have to open a commercial account to buy stuff from Granger. You can usually get around that if you know somebody.
Okay, this thing's out of the way.
Okay.
So I brought the column this way down. Back side of the speedometer, there's a speedometer cable. There's a plastic thing on there. You have to squeeze it, which makes it cock, and when it cocks, then you can pull it out. But it's a weird plastic thing you got to squeeze.
Okay, I gotta get a look at it, and I probably need to.
I got a flashlight here.
I know, but I'll probably need a pair of pliers or something.
Oh, it's a finger job.
Great. Okay.
I think.
All right.
Don't break it. It's got a long point. Listen. It's a plastic thing that's got a long, it goes this way, it's got a long plastic thing. When you squeeze that, it cocks the plastic thing, and then it slides out.
Oh, I see, it slides out.
Well, then when it slides out, when you cock that plastic thing,
Yeah.
it moves the...
What's the best way to see it?
Oh, you almost can't, because the speedometer cable is so tight you can't pull it. That's the only thing that's keeping that clutch from coming out is that speedometer cable.
Okay.
But you gotta squeeze it and then pull the cable out. Does that make sense?
Sort
Can
of.
you feel that tang?
I'm feeling around to get an idea. I wonder if we can get a picture of it or something, so I know.
What it looks like.
Yeah, I don't really know.
The guys who are pulling out send pictures of them online. Kind of refresh my memory. What was that? Faster?
Some kind of trash. Here, see if they know what this is.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'm gonna go around the door.
I might need
Hey,
the
I'm out of your way.
scope camera so I can figure out what the hell this looks
The
like.
scope camera, so you can. Oh, you got that camera on. They're not gonna see anything over here. Oh shit! Did you lower my seat down like the?
Yeah.
All right. Kim lowered my seat down. I didn't know that, so when I sat, I went about a foot lower than I normally go. Oh, crap. That
Boy, you
scared the
really
crap out of me. Who knows what this is? It's a mud dauber's nest. Kim drug it out of from behind the dash somewhere.
I really need to know what this thing looks like.
You need to know what it looks like. Okay, I'll try to find it on. Did you really lower my seat down this far?
I was out of the picture.
Oh. Yeah, well, I sat on it. It's like when you're a little kid and you sit down and some kid pulls the seat out from under you.
Well, it was there to look at. You just assumed.
I told you I'd be under there cussing. Now I got stupid spell check. I put Fox body, it changes it to fix body. See shit. People, I cannot see with my glasses on. Not up close.
Alright, here's a quick little video on how
Okay,
to
Kim.
remove your Ford speedometer.
Here it is. You want to come up here and see it? I'm sorry, I'm not reading the chat. Now I took my glasses off and I can't see the chat, but I can see up close. Right down semi-truck side mirror. I don't know what this is all about. Kim, you want to see this?
Yeah, but first I gotta
You got to get out to see it.
see. Let me just look for a minute. A lot of mud dauber nests under here.
Mud daubers. Well, it's a whole lot better than rust. Dry mud dauber nest.
Yeah.
I'll take that over rust any day. Disco era daubers, trash panda. Okay, what are we doing here? Kimmer Buff, do the Sunday yell. Jen C. Gabriel used to do.
Sunday.
BNR Racing, a makeup mirror is handy to see under the dash. Oh, we got that right here. Kim's got a makeup mirror.
Yeah, I kind of see, but I don't know how it's supposed
And
to
then
you've got a picture?
I have a little video here. It's a short. You want to see it?
Okay. Okay.
BNR Racing. It's an oval that you need to squeeze the long way. Yeah, it's got like a little tang on it. You squeeze it and it cocks the thing sideways. I know how to do it, but I can't. I don't have any strength left in my squeezers. It's really bad. My right hand has a lot compared to my left hand. My left hand, I can't squeeze anything anymore. Nothing happens. Okay, here it is. You ready? I don't want to start it till you're ready.
Let me.
Oh, you're swapping cams.
Go ahead.
Alright, here's a quick little video on how to remove your Ford speedometer cable from the back of the Speedo. You're probably looking at it like that in your dash. You got to open a tiny crack. It's kind of a pain to figure out how to do it. You probably pry it out with the screwdriver, but it's really simple. You'll see the notch part on the top. You just push on the bottom, and then it comes out. There's a little hole there.
See how it
This little
cocks
groove
like
goes
that when he
into.
does that?
You'll never get it by pulling on it. It's harder. Yeah, you pull that, and then you pull that like that,
Man,
and it's out. So yeah, when you're doing it for the first time, it's kind of a struggle to figure out how to do it. But
did you see what he did?
once you figure it out, it's pretty simple.
Because he's got the hammer going all over the place.
That was the worst camera work I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you saw how it is. He caught it a couple of times with his camera. Other than that, his camera was like going all over.
I gotta stand on my head. I don't want them to see me standing on my head doing this.
You don't want you to see him standing on your head because your shirt's going to come up?
No, I'm just gonna.
You have boobs?
I don't if I have to do this, I don't.
Sorry, she's under there doing my work. Well, you know what I can do? I can try it. Oh, I got it. I can put the drill bit away that we used earlier.
Got it!
You got it! Excellent. Okay, so my description was not as good as his shitty video. I said my description was not as good as his poor video.
Yeah, you're right. It was good.
Johnny C says, hey, this is a family show. Whoops, because I said something. I told you when I was in there working, you got to shut the mic off because I'll probably start cussing.
Is this a family show?
Okay, I'm going to walk back over there. I want to see what she's done.
Is it a family show?
I didn't turn the cam back on because I didn't know if you're still upside down. Okay, so you got the speedometer cable, but then there should be two wiring things that are similar. And you got to squeeze both sides of those at the same time.
Let me see.
Because if you squeeze one side, then they cock sideways and they don't come off. Oh, you got it. Excellent. You got it. See, we want Mexican Spec to do this in a junkyard for us. Same thing. I want Mexican Spec to do this in a junkyard for us. Because I want the Mexican speedometer. Okay, what do we got here? We got this guy. Oops. And the Mexican one, the Mexican speedometer over here goes up to, I don't know what it goes to, 130 or something. But it's in kilometers. But then you got to reduce it. There's reducers, 5/8 reducers, so it'd be miles per hour. Or you can get the one out of the Mustang that's got smaller gauges and it's got a whole bunch of other gauges. And I used to use those in Fairmont, but they were like $20 in a junkyard. And now they're like, the ones out of the highway patrol cars go to 140 miles an hour instead of 85. But now those things are like $1,000, you know, and they're hard to find. So the Mexican one is a whole lot better option than paying $1,000 for a stupid thing like this. Well, cool. It's out. While we got it out, we should replace all these bulbs in here too. All these little guys.
What with the LEDs?
Oh, we probably could put LEDs, but I mean, just because it's in our hand and they're so difficult to get at, you know, we could do that.
I mean, they're not that difficult to get at.
Yeah, where's Mexican Spec? He went somewhere.
He said that he was gonna take a break.
Yeah, he took a break, but he didn't come back, so he's probably really busy.
No, I don't think he was coming back.
Oh, okay. So he's really busy. But
He had a long day.
yeah, I mean, I'm ready to buy a speedometer from him.
Right now, yeah.
Well, I mean, at least while we got it apart, you know.
Well, yeah, it'll be here in 3 weeks. If he has it right now.
Yeah, if he has it right now, it
I'll be right back.
takes about 3 weeks because all the customs and the BS. The thing about Mexican Spec, when he ships stuff, there's always tracking numbers. Mexican tracking does work, and you see it moves kind of slowly, but it works and you get it, you know. KJ, that's debatable. What did KJ say? We're all adults here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm 70, but I'm still like a juvenile. Still like a juvenile. Let's see. Dean says, my 81 was San Jose, but JDM DSO code shows kilometers per hour. Mex is napping. Okay. Well deserved. Yeah, he's been busy. Johnny C. I remember the Charlie Sheen phone app that had all his quips. Too funny. Dean, 1157 replacement, lower wattage. Well, these aren't 1157s. These are tiny little things. I forget. These are, what are they, 194s? Something like that. I'm not sure. Dean, not in the dash. Yeah, 1157s are, they'd be huge in here. I mean, that would light up like headlights. Yeah, when you get the LEDs, though, a lot of times you get the LEDs behind the dash, then they don't dim. Then they're way too bright. Yeah, 194. Yeah, you're right. That's what I thought.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
What's that?
You should check them all, make sure none of them burned out at least.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why not just replace them? Of course, the Chinese replacements might not last as long as the 47-year-old originals.
I don't replace them until they're bad. They're either good or they're bad. I don't.
So let's see, what are that? Quarter, I think. Oh, I shouldn't take this apart until I have the piece from Mexican Spec.
No, I wouldn't take it apart.
But I kind of want to, but... Well, and while it's out here, I'm going to see these, like the fuel gauge is really faded, you know, so I'll take it apart and clean it and put some appropriate color pointer color on it. Okay, I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes. I got to get my hands clean. Can you hand me the...
We've been going for 2.5 hours. How are you feeling?
Have I? Oh, it doesn't seem that long.
Well,
I mean, you know, I've been upside down in the car for a while, but...
I know. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, and I've got to go to work tomorrow. I want to go to work tomorrow.
That's why we started early, guys.
But
it was not so that we would be in direct competition with anyone.
What I do when I go to work, though, is I sit there for 4 hours. It goes pretty quickly because I know the material and it's... You know, I know what they want. At first, I didn't really know what they want, you know. It's really sad I can't tell anything. I've done this before, this same manual, so it's been a couple of years, but I know what's in it. Yeah, replace the clock with a big red halogen 9000 idiot lamp.
KJ Kylie says, we're all adults here. Kind of.
Yeah. That's what I said. I said, well, I'm 70 years old, but I'm still basically a juvenile.
Let's
okay, there. Now my... and I put that drill bit back, but I left the tape wound around it, so I put it in upside down so it'll fit in the drills now. I didn't want to take that tape off. Does that make sense? Hey, I got this thing out. Wow. Oh, look at those. See that? That's how it lights up.
The blue bulbs, yeah.
But what I would really like to do is replace that thing. Why is that like that? Take this thing all apart, put all red in there, so it's like a Pontiac, you know?
Oh.
You know how Pontiacs and BMWs are all orangey red?
Not a clue.
Oh, it looks really good. Looks like an aircraft instead of this fuzzy blue looking stuff. I knew it was a number 38, like 30, 85, 86, and 87 on a relay. Yeah, 1157 is a taillight or a turn signal bulb, one that has dual filaments that goes in with two little nubs, and the 194 are these. 194s, they use them on license plate lights a lot of times too. My Ford van has 194s on the license plate lights. Put LEDs in the dash of my Camaro. I had to buy a ballast resistor to be able to adjust them. Oh, so they did adjust. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Mohawk says Kim should have videoed that and made it better than the one you watched. You know what? I can pull that cable out from under the dash and plug it back in. We could make
We should do that.
a better
because
video
that
of
is a
that.
terrible video. But you know what? It was see, here it is. This thing in the video the guy had. It's this, and it shows this plastic thing. Man, I'm so shaky I can't hold that well. But it shows the guy, and his camera's like going all over, so you get like a little glimpse of it a couple of times. But it was enough she saw what it was.
You give him motion sickness trying to see what he's doing.
You keep you feel like reaching out and grabbing his
Like,
camera.
"Hey, what are you doing there?" It's like I'm just better off standing on my head. But yeah, I can just pull it out. I can actually pull it out of the firewall.
You know what
and
it
then
looked
it'll
like?
be right here and just do it.
You know what that looked like? It looked like the guy had the camera in his mouth and he's looking all over the room.
Jeez.
It's
He
terrible.
was holding the camera with one hand and the same hand he's trying to do it with. It was terrible.
But you know what? It got it. It got us.
It did get us the information
got
we
us.
needed.
Yeah, because I was trying to explain to you with my finger. You squeeze it like this.
Yeah.
But as soon as you saw it, you knew what I meant.
No, once I saw what he did.
That's what I mean. Once you saw what he did,
Did you guys
knew
see
what I
the
meant.
dirt dauber nest? I found another dirt dauber nest. I don't know why there's dirt daubers all up under the hood.
You know
of
what? Dirt
dash.
daubers are okay because you don't find that like in Pittsburgh. You find big gobs of rusty. You poke your finger through the metal, you know.
Yeah.
And a mud dauber's dust's not a big deal. You just get rid of it, clean up the dust. Pretty good. I am really happy to have this out, Kim. I might take this down to the house so I can take this apart and clean it. In fact, let me I'm going to grab a nut driver so I can do that in the house.
Okay.
And then,
Sounds good.
we got a cord stretch across.
Looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good cluster. I'm happy with it. Oh, they can't see it. I think the 97 is a small twist-in dash bulb. So this is what they're these kinds of things. This is a lot like what we replaced on the Dart. I don't know if these are the exact same size. I think maybe these are a little smaller than the ones that were in the Dart. Offer him some mock troll roll control device, Kim.
So
Yes.
here, why I'm
Underneath
underneath the dash, cussing at wrench sizes. This has both metric and SAE. So when you're trying stuff, it's like I had every metric size under there, and it doesn't fit. I go get a 1/4 inch, and it goes, "Oh, this is perfect."
There you go.
1156 is the one filament. Now they use 3157, 3156 for taillights. Are those the ones that push in like an old? Nobody will know what I'm talking about. An old-time flash bulb. Remember the flash bulbs with the cameras? A big thing that was push and it's good for one flash. They just push in. It looks a lot like that. You know, we got an ad coming in 45 seconds.
Did you guys do okay with the camera setup tonight? Was it at least
Yeah,
a
was
little
this
bit
okay?
interesting?
Was this okay with
I wasn't going to be able to put the big Sony camera in the back seat of the car. It would have been.
You
It
want to
doesn't
show
have the wide.
here? Let's see if I can do this without dropping anything. I'm gonna do the stretch here, Kim.
Mo
I want
says
them to-
yes, they push in.
I want them to see stuff. I thought this was going to be simple to pick up, but it is not.
Oh wow, why'd you bring everything?
Because I thought it was everything. It's all connected together with.
It's not.
It's got tangles and it's a mess. But I wanted them to see what you normally use.
This is what we normally use for camera too. It's a Sony A68, and it has a nice zoom lens. So like if we're looking at something, I can zoom in. We can get nice close-ups on things.
What's the other one? That's the Elgato.
Oh well, this has HDMI out. So to be able to view it in our computer, we use this HDMI to USB converter, and the company that makes it is Elgato. This is an HD 60S Plus, and that gives us way more resolution than we could ever stream to you. But tonight we just used we put the regular USB camera, like web camera, in the car, and then I set my GoPro to USB.
Yep, GoPro up here. The GoPro's overheat, so she did something and she made these aluminum things, paddles that go in there, and they suck the heat out of that thing. So she's got those heat sinks on there, and it doesn't overheat anymore.
Yeah, because
I wish you could see that.
I don't know if you've ever watched. I know I saw Dan from DD Speed Shop. They were saying they could only run it for 15 minutes, and then it would overheat. It's a real problem with these GoPros. So I had to do something with that.
I'm getting like you, where I can't sit still.
It's not a camera. It's a Canon. No, it's a Sony.
That's not a Canon.
I think he means it's a.
Oh, because of the length of the. Yeah, it's because it's got a zoom lens.
Yeah,
on
it's an excellent. I mean, this is a heck of a kit. For you guys, not for me. For you guys, I want you guys to see what we're doing, because I know when I'm watching somebody and they're going, and you can't see what's going. You're going, what's he doing? It's not long before I lose interest if I can't see what somebody's doing. And if we're gonna do shop streams, I don't know how we can do them with, like, what are we gonna do? Sit here and just talk for 3 hours? I'm not that interesting, and I think he is, because he's very good with the gab, but
I'm just full of shit is what it is.
Bruce Culchin got an NVIDIA advertisement. All right, Bruce, you get 2 points.
What's NVIDIA?
NVIDIA makes graphics cards, high-end.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Graphics
That's
cards
right.
for like gaming and for AI technology.
I was gonna say I knew that name, but you know where I know it from? The ground stations where you control big military drones. Yeah, we had stuff from that company.
But our GoPro 11 action camera has served us well tonight. I don't know though. I don't think it gives as nice a webcam as that little $30 webcam. So I probably will replace it. Oh, why is it so sloppy? So loose in there.
Well, because I took the screws out, but I thought it come out the back, but it can't come out the back and it can't come out the front.
Is it sealed in there?
So something has to come apart. Well, did they?
Is it molded together? Oh, no.
Here it comes. This has to be.
There's probably more screws in there.
What else holds it? Holds
Here,
it over here.
I gotta show them what you're doing.
I'm taking stuff apart. I don't know what I'm doing.
Taking stuff apart.
Well, I've done this before. I've never fixed one of the 2-gauge, the big Fairmont ones. I've always done the little Mustang ones. But this is, I need a regular screwdriver.
Oh, they didn't get ads this time. They're bummed because they don't get points. Let's see. My best friend has a Nature Discovery 9-inch reflector telescope. It's great at 3 a.m. I'm glad he's with me when we use it. No one likes neighborhood watch.
A reflector. I had a reflector telescope when I was a kid, kind of a toy. My dad liked it so much he built a real one, and his was I think it was a 6-inch mirror. Something. No.
There's one back here.
No, there's one here. Please don't. There's a screw here that didn't come out yet.
Oh, that's surely what's wrong, because it's like just falling apart now. Look at you go, taking the whole thing apart. It's actually real clean in there.
This is because it was all sealed in there.
Oh, look, and you can set the mileage to whatever you want it to be.
How do you do that? I think you break it when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
If we can do that, when I get the one from Mexican Spec, I can set it to what this one is.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
But
I mean, there's really no good reason to change the mileage. Leave it what it's supposed to
no,
be.
what I'll do is, I mean, if we're able to do that, I'll let you do that.
I'm not changing the mileage. That's against the law.
No, when we get
And
one from,
I'm a good girl.
if we get one from Mexican Spec, we'll change it to this mileage.
Right.
So we'll start over. Yeah.
Well, if we get one from Mexican Spec, it's not going to work because it's going to be in kilometers, not miles.
But you get a 5/8 adapter that slows that changes the ratio so that it turns 5/8 will change kilometers to miles per hour.
Interesting.
Or I'll just let it go in kilometers. But yeah, I mean that would be interesting. No, I'm not going to change it back. I want it to be accurate. So anyway, you see, and then there's these things in here. I used to have bunches of those things because I always took them out, and I found some red ones somewhere.
Mohawk says, don't touch the white numbers. They are powder and will wipe right off.
Really? Oh, they make that so that you can't so you can't mess that up.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows how to do that. I mean, they put it together originally.
I'm not too worried about it. I think
And the other way to do it is if I get one from Mexican Spec, is just log it. Whatever it is, just log what the reality is, and see. And then here's the one that I want to redo this. That needle I'll have a new one here, I hope. But the needle will be that one needs to be painted, and it needs to be painted with some kind of fluorescent stuff. I did one time, and it looked good until you turned the lights on in the dash, and it didn't glow at all. So that was not good. I got myself in a jam here. Why doesn't that fit in there nicely? It doesn't. It rocks. Why does it rock? I don't want it to rock.
He means the numbers on the face. He's saying
Oh, there. Now it's in.
the white numbers are powder and will come off. KJ Kiley says old hand odometer rollbacks. I was never one for odometer rollback. I was never one for mileage either. Like if somebody's like, oh, super low mileage, like that might make me look at a vehicle, but you can tell by looking at a vehicle what the mileage
KJ
is.
Kiley, I may want to talk to you on how to do that, because if I get one of the Mexican ones, I would like to set it to the proper mileage that this one was. Why am I having so much trouble with this?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what you're doing.
I'm trying to put the screw back in, but I'm not having a good time with it.
Do you need an extra hand?
Yeah, I got it. It wouldn't start. Well, you know what it is two different kinds of screws into the same thing. So my guess is somebody's been here before me, because there's looks like a wood screw in where a machine screw goes.
Not too tight.
Oh, I'm not going tight. This one is the one that
Stop.
it's got threads like a wood screw, and it's got threads on the inside like a machine screw. So somebody has put that in there. It's not original. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It holds it. I'll just ask Mexican Spec to include the screws.
Okay.
We'll take this home. I'm sure you have some kind of fingernail polish that glows.
I have paint like that, yeah.
Okay, why do we have I'm like, everybody's looking at my belly. See, this is where I keep my hands for them.
Oh, well, I was just showing what you were doing. You were doing something important, and no one could see it.
Well, see, everybody's leaving.
Why?
I don't know. It's like we've got like half as many people in here now. Because we're doing something boring.
Oh,
I guess.
well,
I
we
don't
said
know.
we were going to be done. That's why.
Oh, we
we
said
left.
you said we were like.
You
gonna
never
be done.
say you're going to be done because that's when everybody leaves.
Okay, so I want to put this back together enough that I can take it to the house with in one piece,
Okay.
so I don't lose the pieces.
Cars should go by hours, not miles.
Oh, like an airplane?
Maybe.
Where'd the clear piece go? I set it here. I set it. Did you move it? Nope.
I don't know what
It's
you're talking
clear. That's why I can't see it. It's clear.
You know what? The modern cars, they do have hour meters for running. They know how many hours they run.
They have hour meters where you can't see them because they see it when they pull it up on their scan tool.
I don't know who they're talking about.
A friend of mine had a Corvette and he broke the transmission and it was almost new. And he got it fixed and they fixed it under warranty. And he broke the transmission again and they were fixing it under warranty. And they said, you know what? This is the last time we do this because we can see in there that the back wheels were going 100 miles an hour faster than the front wheels. And, you know, we know what broke the transmission. I didn't know they could see that.
They can see that.
I'm going to make this one piece again. You probably know this. When putting screws back in plastic, turn them backwards until you feel them drop in. I do that with almost everything. I do that with lids on jars and stuff that are, well, I can feel it just drop right in, right there. I can do, like jars and stuff that, you know, like a lid on a jar that's, like stuff in the refrigerator that's got a lid this big. You turn it backwards first until it drops in the right place, and then you go forward. Otherwise, the lids cross thread and then never go on. Kim, it's all one piece again. But I can take that home and this home, and I could piss around with this on my desk, and I'm going to want to do that all night, and then I'm going to have to work in the morning. Jeez. Hey,
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Can you tip the camera up just slightly?
No.
Can you lower the Studebaker just slightly?
Yeah.
No.
You just worried about your belly.
No, I'm worried about seeing this. See, that's what we get. We're getting it apart that far.
We did good. We got an hour worth of work done on it.
We got super chat for us. Oh man. Yeah. We're I don't know, I feel okay. We got it apart this far. We're not racing. We'll just continue on the next time we're up here, which will probably be tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. And I finish work if I get up early enough, I can start at 7. I really should start at 7 because those guys come in 7, 7:15, 7:30. So if I start at 7, I'll be finished at 11 our time. And then if I didn't get much sleep, I can sleep for an hour or so, and then we can come up here. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow. Looking forward to that.
I got all kinds of stuff to do. I
Well,
probably won't wake up.
we got this thing.
I probably won't wake up.
Oh, you got stuff to do tonight, you mean?
No, tomorrow I have all kinds of stuff I want to do on a nice day. I don't know if I will get any of it done, but it doesn't matter. Hardware wars. You guys are, it's getting, I think we're into the weird hour.
See, I got the drill index back together. Put the drills back.
Here's your keys.
Oh, yeah, my keys. Yeah, we'll put, oops. Oh, there was another thing you had here. I thought there was a camera I brought over. Did I bring a camera over too?
I don't know.
I'm going to leave the keys here so they're near the car.
Okay. Don't
Oh, yeah, there's
phone.
a camera right there. What's that camera
That's a
for?
piece of junk. Gave me nothing but trouble. I was trying to work on it.
Okay. Good progress, guys. Best get the nap in before the morning appointments. Oh man, that's
We all got stuff to do. I hope you guys are having good progress with your projects, or the good weather's coming. It won't be winter forever, so hopefully you'll be able to get back to your stuff pretty soon. We're making good progress. We got plenty of heat.
It got warmer here. It's 72. It went up 2 degrees while we've been in here. Pretty good.
You guys have been great.
Tim says he hasn't any ads tonight. I wonder why.
I wonder why. Tim, I'm awarding you 2 points for sticking it out in spite of not getting any ads. Anybody else who didn't get an ad, but who is still here, you get 2 points.
Sticking it out even though he didn't get any ads.
Even
like
though
he
you didn't
watches
get any
so he can
ads.
see the ads.
I know. You were trying to get some ads.
Gotta put up with us so he can watch the ads. And he didn't get any.
Dean Stevenson sold his third RAV4. Congratulations, Dean.
Man, RAV4, that's a vehicle that's changed a lot over the years. Weird hour, definitely.
Yeah, that's okay.
What time is it? It's nearly 11.
Yeah, we're at like 2 hours
Yeah, I
and
could go down
46
there.
minutes. Yeah, we
JJ,
did.
I
good.
remember Flesh Gordon. It's a Triple X movie.
I remember hearing of it. I
I never saw it. Yeah, I remember hearing
I
it.
could tell some stories, but I'm not going to. Because, as someone says, it's a family channel.
Well, all says it's been okay that way tonight. One on the way in.
An advertisement.
An advertisement. Tim, sorry I didn't fund your live stream.
Oh, but you did, Tim.
We'll get you another
The
time.
algorithm looks at the rate of chat. So everybody who's making comments, you're helping us out by being a participant. But if you were not a participant because you were unable to make a chat because you just can't, because you're listening but you're not typing,
Look at that.
I'm awarding you 2 points for being here in spirit, because that's awesome. So thank you to everyone who is here on their Roku or whatever and can't type. You deserve to get some points.
I want to look at that for a
for
second.
your time. Look, we made progress.
We made progress.
Yeah, the steering column's down.
Next thing is I
glove
got
box is out.
to pull the dash pad off.
The door panel's back in.
The dash pad coming off is the thing. There's screws down there by the windshield.
Yeah.
And I'm always afraid I'm going to drop those. I don't want to drop those back.
We'll get that little magnet on a stick.
Oh, and just hold it there as I unscrew the screws? Okay.
Yep.
Well, everybody, thanks for being here.
You've been a great audience. Thanks, friends. We are going to wrap it up. We got to turn the lights out and get this place cleaned up a little bit so we can go home and rest so we can do it again. Do you think we'll be back tomorrow?
I don't know. We could be. Does anybody want to see us on a Monday night before a Tuesday night? Oh,
what?
Tuesday? Oh, it's 1978 night, Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't think I could use this car, but I've got to put together a thumbnail for that too. Yeah, I don't know. Well, if we're up tomorrow, we'll just put it up tomorrow, I guess, and maybe we're here, maybe we're not. But Tuesday, we'll definitely be here at 7 Central. So.
And we'll be in the studio, and we'll be looking for some pictures from you guys.
Ferd had a better idea. Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks again, everyone.